The Twisted Masquerade event. This event marked the 7th anniversary of Dead by Daylight and is the only event that added a new in-game mechanic. Getting an invitation would grant the player various abilities. For survivors, they could block windows and create party pallets. Killers would be able to remote break pallets and insta-down survivors. Additionally, the killers were able to give themselves endurance for a few seconds. The most important feature added was the coveted 7th anniversary cake called the Tiramisu. The 100x bonus blood point offering was released alongside bonus blood points all around. In each match, you could get upwards of 400,000 blood points, and this event lasted for 20 days. This was the prime time for prestiging your characters. During the last 3 days of this event, the developers decided to give back to the players even more with a blood rush, giving everyone 1.5 times blood points for every match. When the event started, I wanted to get Wesker and Blight to Prestige 100 at the exact same time. During the last few days, I decided to make a push. I told myself I was going to get to Prestige 100. My name is Time, and I ask you that you lend me some of yours for this arduous journey.
I become like an auto when I'm murdering everything. I'm a killer with a mission of flipping. I'm sick with the giving, the living. I'm itching and giving, the whipping, the wicked. I stick it with the quick and digging in. Like I said it before, I'ma get up and go and get it because I'm missing my lick and keeping you ripping and living. The polygamous in the and the chicken in minutes. Like I need to be kicking it. I flow for the Midwest. Go for your little neck. Don't let me get it with your hoe. I'ma get it wet. Stop and drop on top of twat in your kitchen. Not the guap, I pop without an admission. Hailing from misery. You can smell out the hell and the misery. Just remember me.
It means he's afraid of Santa Claus.
I go for the gusto and lead us round. Don't push the beat around. All of it was stop us on this track and it's a we is down. Taking me to what's phone, everybody gets on. The MC's we is clown. Every doing like a bullet from a gun, nobody gets the speed of sound. I go for the gusto and lead us round. Don't push the beat around. All of it was stop us on this track and it's a we is down. Taking me to what's phone, everybody gets on. My gun, nobody gets the speed of sound.
Before we get into the grind, we have to look at the rest of the event. I did not sit idly by waiting for the blood rush. I played through the entirety of the event. When the event started, I had been leveling up both Blight and Wesker at the same rate. Unfortunately, Wesker was disabled a week before the event, but was re-enabled the day before the event. On the day of the event, I had Blight at Prestige 55 and Wesker at 50. If I wanted to get to Prestige 100 on both of them, I would need to get a total of 95 Prestige levels throughout the 20-day event. During this time, I was able to get both Blight and Wesker to Prestige level 80 before we got the news of the Blood Rush. This was still 40 Prestige levels away from 100 on each of them, but that's when I devised a plan. After spending all of my blood points on only Blight and Wesker, I figured that my best bet would be to play those two killers solely because they would never run out of cakes. Additionally, I would be able to play those two killers and prestige them during lobbies if I needed to spend my blood points. To be efficient, I would play nothing but Blight and Wesker whenever I needed to prestige one or the other. While I had already played much of this event, I had no idea how long it would take for a prestige level with the bonus. So the night before, I calculated that it took about an hour to gain a singular prestige level. This also gave me a slight advantage, as for the stream coming up, I would only need 39 prestige levels. The great idea during the last few days of the event was to play 40 hours over 2 days. In doing so, I would finish the Prestige 100 grind. Our journey begins Monday, July 11th, 2023 at precisely 6 a.m. My energy levels at this point were at their peak, as we are expected to play for 20 hours to gain 19 prestige levels. Personally, I have never done a stream longer than 10 hours before this point, so I had already had doubts in my mind. Doing one 20-hour stream is hard in and of itself, but doing two back-to-back was going to be a hurdle I would have to overcome. Nevertheless, I was bright-eyed and ready to conquer this beast of a challenge. 5-hour mark, we were still feeling pretty good. Our blood point gains were ahead of schedule, and I thought I was going to get some good sleep that night. I was going for as many points as possible, but my cousin told me from his perspective, I was playing for the win. Many of the early matches I was playing how I normally do, go for a 12 hook, get nice chases, and cool ability usage. The survivors were chill and the games were fairly easy overall. It was nothing stressful, nothing out of the ordinary. And at this point, I was the most energetic I would be physically for the entirety of the 40 hours. After reaching the 10-hour mark, I realized I was getting a bit tired and I was starting to doubt myself. We were playing fairly well for a while, but I started to get tired and made plenty of misplays that led to my horrid state of mind. I don't use gen regression on the killers I play well, nor do I use add-ons, so my games tend to get a little stressful from time to time. However, when going into an event, the games go by far quicker than expected. During this match, I ended up losing and getting a bit tilted, so I decided it would be a good time to take a break. Alright. I am getting a little annoyed now. She didn't drop though, so that's a hit. Dude, I had that. Yeah. I'm gonna need a reset soon. It's gonna be a very not so fun game. Yeah, I'm probably just losing this one too. I don't see myself winning at all. Dodge, she gets dead hard too. Very nice. Nice dead hard. That, because I don't know. And she has adrenaline. After a 10-minute break, I started back up again as if nothing had happened. My mood was a little better after getting some food in my system, and my games went better. I mean, the gens still flew by, but I was more prepared and less stressful about it happening. I would like to extend a thank you to a few of the people here. Throughout the stream, I was lucky enough to have some friends come by and say hello. I got rated by 3 very kind individuals that go by the names of Lucky Glycemia, Euphemia, and AR Robbie Bobby. These 3 brought their viewers to say hello and encourage me to continue onwards. Thank you guys for being there, and thank you for helping me stick to the challenge. After the break at the 10-hour mark, the rest of the first stream was pretty uneventful. Every game was fairly average, and not a single person escaped through the hatch. We did have a few bad games here and there, but nothing out of the ordinary. The total time streamed was 20 hours, 11 minutes, and 56 seconds. For 19 prestige levels, that gave us a prestige level average every 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 47 seconds. We were pretty much on track with prestiges. The next day would be very, very different. On the morning of Tuesday, July 12th, 2023, I woke up at 7 a.m. and immediately hopped on Dead by Daylight. I had only slept for about 4.5 hours, and here are my thoughts at the time. Alright. Let's make sure that everything here is working properly. Alright, and it sounds like it is. Alright, hello everyone. So, I know it's only been a few hours, but we're already back. We got another 20 prestiges to grind out. I'm not too sure if this is going to take us a long time or not. I mean, we got an idea of how long it's gonna be. We got an idea. Because last night it was 20 hours and some change. And today it'll probably be like 21, 22 hours. We'll be streaming till about like 4 or 5 in all honesty. Yesterday I started with 1 extra prestige level to just kind of start it off. And today we don't have that luxury. The only thing that I'm a little worried about is I didn't get a lot of sleep, and I am much more tired today than I was yesterday. But I'm hoping that everything works out here. My mind was numb and the games were far tougher than the previous day. I had made more mistakes on average, leading to more people escaping. By the second hour, we were already behind schedule by an entire hour for the prestige levels. I did my best to put it in the back of my mind since I was very low energy and had a massive headache coming on. But that thought only lingered through my head. Most of our games are quick. We were still able to get enough blood points to make them worth our while, and I managed to stop the bleeding of blood points eventually, staying consistently behind by about 90 minutes. At the time, I was mostly playing Blight since I was maxing out deviousness on him. Wesker had a bit of trouble maxing out deviousness on, and with prestiges at 93 and 92 with almost 2 million blood points sitting in the bank at 8 hours in, I knew I wasn't going to be able to put all of my chips in Blight for another 13 and a half hours. I voiced my concerns about Wesker to my stream, and around that time, a viewer suggested I play with one of his add-ons known as the Jewel Beetle. This is one of his best add-ons disguised as a meme. This add-on decreases the distance Wesker travels after grabbing a survivor with a bound by 50%, meaning he will most likely throw that survivor. Additionally, it will give 100% bonus blood points for everything related to Wesker's bound attacks. This add-on has no downsides, and I cannot stress that enough. Throwing a survivor puts them out of position and makes your bound cooldowns start faster than if you were to slam them into an object. Getting double blood points is a massive bonus to the power as well. In about 6 slams, if you can hit them, they will max out your deviousness on the spot. Dude, they get nowhere. Damn! 1K for kinetic encounter? That's crazy. Later in the stream, I would go on to use this add-on in conjunction with the Lion Medallion. This add-on increases the distance in which survivors are thrown by 30%. I used this so that I could guarantee more blood points without sacrificing anything. This would later be shown to not really help overcome the deficit I had gained, but it would help slow it down. Dude, that is so nice. Throughout the stream, I had quite the headache, and it would only get worse. Around the 10-hour mark, I had a game that threw me over the edge. One that made me so mad that I probably should have stepped away for a moment, but I didn't. A survivor sent me to a very survivor-sided map instead of bringing a cake, which already sucks enough. Here's what happened. After spawning in and getting an invite, I started my first chase in a little over a minute into the game. After hitting a survivor and downing another one in the second minute, they had already completed 3 generators. This put me beyond a breaking point. Almost every match had quick generators followed by a large amount of escapes. What made these games bad overall is the fact that cakes were not being brought and survivors would complete all of the generators to gain almost nothing. This wasn't the only game that this happened, but it was my final straw. Nope, still 2 gens are gonna... Yep, still 2 gens. Wait, 3 gens? What the f... How? Bro! It's every game today! This game made me very upset. Like, this is some mega bull. About 16 hours into the stream, we had both Blight and Wesker at Prestige 96, leaving 8 more Prestiges. This is when my head started to hurt beyond belief and it started affecting my eyes as well. Everything in my head was pounding and I was in a large amount of pain. With my quick thinking, I thought it would be beneficial to play without my headset, so I set that down. My headset was still plugged in, but I wouldn't be able to hear anything from it. For the remainder of the stream, I left my headset off. Playing without audio was actually quite soothing. It was genuinely a good time. It could have been that I didn't stress myself out more by needing to play well, or it could have just been because it helped out my headache. But either way, I was enjoying myself. As we are approaching the end of the stream matches, I would like to start off by saying, please do not try this. It was the most painful experience of my life. My head felt like it was going to explode, and my eyes felt like they were going to pop out of my head at any second. I also slammed my elbow into my armchair a lot doing flicks with Blight, so please don't try any of this as a general player of the game. With that being said, we've reached the final match of the stream. Here we were able to get a 4K as Blight on Larry's with some questionable plays and some faulty logic. In doing so, we were able to do this. Alright, we get treatment theater, so this one's gonna be very rough. You're going home now? Alright. When you get home, depending on how far away you are from your work, I will most likely be done streaming. This better be the last game. It honestly might be. It might be this one or one more after. Thanks, Mac. I need to grab my invitation. Sleep and rest. I only know Blight and Wesker. Did you do it? This will be the last game, most likely. If not this game, next game. So you will be one of the first to witness the stupidest grind any Dead by Daylight player has come up with. Doing 2 Prestige 100s at one time. I don't know if anyone's done that or not, but I feel like no one would, knowing the Dead by Daylight community. No, come back. I need to hit you. I need to hit you. I need the points. Haha! They call me the king of mind games because I do the thing sometimes and it works. See? See, I told you they call me the king of mind games because I do the thing sometimes and it works and then they go down. Haha! Get completely, and utterly... What's the word? Not destroyed. But like, what's the thing that you say when something has no counterplay? Get good or some shit? I don't know. Me dancing here and then doing the same rushes over and over again. He should have just left. Alright, buddy, old friend, old pal. Oh my god, I didn't even want you. And you just had to rush into me. Okay, he's dead. Smack us the bill. Billiam goes down. No! It was very rude of you, Gabriel. Very, very rude indeed. Alright, let's go find him. Let's go find him so that we can get out of this game. Boink! Sorry, guys. This is the last game. He finished the last gen. And a gate's near him, kind of. I don't know where that gen actually was. GG's. Oh, that door's not even open. Alright. Who's all here? Type P100 in the chat. This I'm actually going to screenshot. Hold up. I'm going to screenshot this little bit here. Alright. Isn't that a sight to behold? 2 Prestige 99s. 20,000 blood points away from being Prestige 100. Both of them. Isn't that a sight to behold? Just 2 back to back. And now... Prestige 100. Prestige 100 Blight. Prestige 100 Wesker. With a total amount of time of 21 hours, 42 minutes, and 50 seconds for the second stream, we had achieved the stupidest grind known to Dead by Daylight. Not getting one, but 2 Prestige 100 characters at the exact same time. This stream had an average of 1 Prestige level every 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 8 seconds. Both streams combined were a total of 41 hours, 54 minutes, and 46 seconds. Both streams had an average of 1 Prestige level every 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 29 seconds. With only 186 matches to gain 39 total Prestige levels, this was indeed prime time for Prestige leveling, as it's nearly triple the amount of blood points you would normally gain. With all that being said, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. Streaming for 42 hours in 2 days was not fun, and I cannot stress this enough. Not healthy. Please don't do this. We were able to complete this challenge, and I will not be doing it again. However, I will not stop making stupid videos, so if you enjoyed this one, please leave a like. If you want to be notified about any further videos coming up, drop a sub, as it would help me out a lot. Again, thank you guys all for sticking around, and I will see you in the next video. You all rock. Oh my god, I'm boosted. Oh my god, dude. This Jake's gonna beat me up and steal my lunch money. Someone's in a locker up here, and I really don't want to search lockers. But if I had to guess, it would be this one, because I just watched them walk into it. And they, like, fix it up through the months. When they get their new parts in. What the hell was that? It's Weskin time. That made a hit noise! What? That made a hit noise! The game lied! The game lied to me, and I want my money back. Bruh. Oh, come on, dude. That actually was connected. Was connected with Education Connection. Come on, man. Get connected for free. Drop it! No, but, like, let me hit you, too. Very well played. DC. Yes! Yes! I've never been so happy about a DC before in my life. Let's go! Oh. Nice. He's trying to get out. Bro, it ain't time for that right now. DS, nice. There's a gen. We're gonna grab our invite here. No! Let's get her on this hook. 1 gen left. I have 6 hooks. I'm good. Last gen. Adrenaline on both of them. Block. There it is. That's so sad. Roblox Savage 25? Damn, dude. You wanna know why I didn't hit him there? You wanna know why I didn't hit him? Because he's Roblox Savage 25. The real Roblox Savage 25. Okay, well I hit him there. He only has hit immunity for 3 attempts. Or something, I don't know. On a small note, I started this event with 55 Blight and 50 Wesker, but I also got ace from 10 to 20, so during this event, I did in fact get a total of 105 prestige levels. You know what that means for next year's anniversary? Until next time.